is it, girl. I don't want to butcher. Wait. Is it Danny J? Denasia? Wait. Can we call you Danny? But yes, going live in the new Danielle. Oh, okay. All right, Danielle. Thank you for hopping on here. I'm not expecting a whole lot of people. I'm trying to test this out. You guys usually see me, on videos, and so I feel like a live is a little bit more personal. I don't think you get to really see my personality in real life because I'm a real live nut. Okay. So, so I'm just trying it out, trying to get a hang of it, trying to see if I can get the angles together. So I thank you for hopping on. And I'm just going to be on here probably for about 45 minutes, and I'm doing some batch sewing. I cut out last night about, I think, five things. So I think it's 2 of the same pattern and then 3 other patterns. So I'm really just doing batch sewing today, and then I'll style them in a future video. Well, thank you for being proud of me. Girl, you look like my cousin. Don't tell me you're my cousin. Are you my cousin? So that is what I'm doing, some batch sewing. I'm doing some turtlenecks. That is one of my favorite things to wear in the winter, fall, winter. Love wearing turtlenecks as a layering piece. And I am doing some cardigans, and I'm doing like 3 different turtlenecks and then a cardigan. 2 cardigans, but they're the same pattern. And so, if you can see my table here, hello, Jean. Thank you for joining. This is an impromptu live. I'm going to be doing lives in the new year, so I'm just trying to get acclimated. All right. And it's a little bit more personable, so I get to, interact with you guys and see. And, yeah. So, as you can see on my table here, I have all my patterns cut out. All my pieces are here, so I'm just going to be sewing. I'm starting with anything that needs black thread, so I'm doing that first, and then I will change my thread, onto the next color. Okay, so yes, guys, that is what I am doing today. Those of you who hopped on here to say hello, thank you so much. Yes, I did have to work up the nerve to do this, and I'm going to save this, live, and I'll kind of show you guys in the little time that I'm on here, what I've accomplished, because sometimes you can accomplish a lot in an hour. So I'm just kind of setting up everything, getting it going, but I'm going to get to sewing. And Jean, where are you located? I love this fabric. I found this up the street from my house. I don't even know how much I had of it. Maybe 2.5 yards. But it screams winter. Yes, I am in Georgia. Are you in Georgia? And let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I think next time I will, I'll probably connect my microphone if I can find it. Okay, so where, are you south of Atlanta? I'm in Gwinnett County. Perry. I feel like I've seen Perry driving to New Orleans. Is that off of 75? Or is that off of 85? 75, 85. I feel like I've seen Perry, Georgia before. Okay, thank you for letting me know the sound is good. I appreciate that. Okay, yeah, I thought I've seen it before. Okay, good to know. I don't venture south a whole lot, but when I do, I normally try to make a day out of it. There's a, well, you know, there's the fine fabrics that, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Off 75. There's that, the new fine fabrics is there. Matter of fact, I accidentally ended up there the other day. I was trying to go to the one in Norcross. But was not paying attention, and ended up at the fine fabrics down there. Was mad like I didn't waste all my gas. But yeah, I try to make a day out of it. There's a place in, is that Jonesboro? It's a martini ice cream type place that my daughter likes to go to. And there's a liquidator place somewhere down there too that my husband likes. So I like going down there when we go. It's a good time. But yeah, maybe I wonder, is there anyone, I mean, as I do the lives, you know, we see where people are at. Maybe we can do like a little meetup or something. That'll be cool. Now, do you sew? Yes, I was just there today. I was off today because I take care of some business with my daughter. And I did go there. And I wasn't supposed to be buying anything. And I ended up spending $30. And I'm upset because I didn't plan to go spend anything in there. I just wanted to kind of walk and breathe in the fabric and kind of go, but it didn't happen like that. Am I subscribed to your channel, Danielle? It looks, now that I see the name of it, it looks familiar. If not, I'll be sure to go over there and subscribe. Okay, I'll be sure to double check. Because are you with Black Sewing Network? Because I know Carmen had the spreadsheet, and I was trying to go to subscribe to everyone who I can find. If I can't find you, then hey, I can't subscribe. But I did try to go to subscribe to everybody. Okay, yeah. All right. Yep. So if you're on that spreadsheet, I definitely wouldn't subscribe. I'll subscribe to everybody that that I could find. I know there was like 2 people I had a hard time finding. Even with the handle that Carmen put on there, it didn't pop up. But I'll keep trying, because I want to support anybody any way I can, so we can all grow and maybe do some future collabos. That would be cool. I do want to do some collabos this year. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Okay, so it looks like we have 5 people. Hello. Y'all can say hi. I'm doing an impromptu live. I'm just trying to get a feel for it. In the new year, I'm going to be doing more lives and sewing on live. So that is what I'm on here doing for about an hour. You're so welcome, Danielle. And if you are just joining, I am doing some batch sewing. I cut out like a few things, well, several things last night. So I'm just trying to get them all at least halfway put together. Can you? I don't know. You know what, girl? I'm new to this. Let's see. I think you can like the live. I think I think there's a way to like it. I'm trying to see. Let me see on my other phone. But if you guys can see the like button, I appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. Help your girl out. And I'm actually using a different app to go live because I was having issues. I think YouTube told me I had to wait 24 hours or something. And so I am on what is this? I'm on Prism. I think it's called Prism that I'm on. So I don't know if it shows different on here. Oh, okay, okay, I see. Thank you for letting me know. Are you sewing today, Danielle? Okay, so I'm sewing the cuff. I just sewed the lower band to the turtleneck. And this pattern here, I have I left the patterns upstairs, sorry. But this is a Burda turtleneck pattern that I've been wanting to make, that I've had in my stash. I want to do a giveaway soon of like maybe like some patterns or something, because I am stuffed to the brim. Probably even fabric. So I'll be looking to do like a giveaway in the new year, this year. Hopefully soon. Okay, that's okay, cool. If you go live, I should have my notifications on, although sometimes I don't see them. And I do have to do something um, with my son later. You know, grown kids that ain't really grown, you know, they always, you know, they need your help. But I will definitely hop back on here. This is good. I mean, I really want to meet more people in the sewing community. You know, like I follow a lot of them on, you know, on Instagram and stuff like that. And I've met a few in person. But I'm looking to like, you know, build more relationships, because I don't have any like friends in my life that sew, except for Mama Mari Mills or Mama Jackie. But who is my mom, if you don't know? Yeah, you know, so I don't really have anybody who sews. So like, and my mom is, you know, she's in Chicago. And so, you know, it's not like I can just go over there and sew. So it'd be good, you know, to meet more people in the sewing community. Happy New Year, Teresa. And I don't have my glasses on. That's why y'all see me squinting. Sorry. Okay, is it just me? I've sewn like a million like turtlenecks and shirts. So like this is a Burda pattern, and their patterns are usually not that complicated. But yeah, I left the instructions upstairs, and I'm not going back upstairs. If I go back upstairs, I ain't gonna want to come back down. Oh, okay. I was thinking that at first. I'm sorry, Teresa. I was really thinking. I was thinking that. Okay, so now I know, Teresa. Okay, Teresa. Nice chatting with you too, Danielle. Thank you for joining. So for those of you who are just joining, this is an impromptu live. I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna be doing lives in the new year. Look at me. What I think I'm doing. So I'm gonna be doing lives in the new year. I feel like it's more personable, and I mean it's okay to read. I'll still be doing, you know, the videos, but I would like to interact with you all more. So I'm going to try to go live at least once a week in the new year. And I haven't come up with a specific day. But I will get that together. Today, I just was like, let me step outside my comfort zone. And let me hop on here. You know, and if anybody shows up, that's great. If anybody doesn't, it's cool. I'm just trying to, you know, see how it works. Because I didn't know how it worked. But yeah, so this is an impromptu live, and I am batch sewing 3 or 4 different patterns. So 2 cardigans, and I think 4 turtlenecks, but I think 3 different patterns. So right now I have black thread on my machine, so I'm sewing everything that has black thread at the moment. And right now I'm actually sewing a Burda pattern, and I'm using this here fabric. This is, where did I get this from? Let me look at it. This is from, oh, this is a 3-yard roll from Walmart. Okay, 3 for $8. Check your Walmarts. Sometimes you can find some good stuff at Walmart. I just don't like the flimsy, the really flimsy knit that they have. They can keep that. I don't like that. But if you guys would be so kind to give the live a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. I'm sewing. What do you mean by serving? Is your name pronounced Renels? Oh, surging. Oh, no. I'm actually sewing because my serger is acting crazy, so I don't want to I don't want to take a chance on this knit here because it was acting plumb full. So I'm going to I'm gonna open it up and clean it out. I'm sure it needs to be cleaned out. But if it keeps tripping, Oh, I got it right. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you would please be so kind to give the video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. Yep. So if it keeps acting insane, okay, I need to take it to get service, but I'm a little nervous. I don't want nobody trying to rip me off. So I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. If not, then I'll just use my cover stitch and change my cover stitch to the surgeon option. But yes, I am batch sewing some turtlenecks and cardigans. And this right here is a Burda pattern. And I'm hoping I don't screw it up. Okay. All right. So that is good to know. Now, where are you located? Oh, Teresa, I am, oh, Arizona. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm in Georgia. I'll have to find, I'm gonna, I'm gonna ask some people, for a trusted, servicer. Okay. All right. Teresa, so you're not, what part of Alabama are you in? Teresa and Renels, what part of Arizona are you? I want to come to Arizona. I hear a lot of good things about the spas in Scottsdale. And so I really want to come there. Oh yeah. So Teresa, 9018, yeah, that's more of a mock neck. Love, love, love that pattern. Made 2 of those, and I think I want to make another one of those. I love that pattern. And I also use the, so I made 2 of the long ones. Okay, Roll Tide. All right. Yeah. Okay, Phoenix. Okay. Yeah, I've never been to Arizona. Never been to Arizona. I've been to Alabama a couple times. Never Arizona, but I want to get there. I have a cousin who lives, well, she's not in Phoenix, but she's in, I think, Mesa. I used to live in El Paso, Texas. That's not too far from there, I don't think, but yeah, so that's cool. This is nice. I'm enjoying myself. But that 9018, Teresa, I like the long version and the turtleneck version. So actually, two of the turtlenecks I cut out are the shorter view of 9018, actually. Yes, they love those spas. My cousin, she goes there a couple of times per year, and she is always raving about them. And I'm like, I need to go. I really want to go. Is it hot there in Arizona? Or is it kind of chilly? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Teresa. You know what? I'm like, listen. Um, I'm like, if I'm going to be putting my time into this, Like I want to enjoy doing it, and I posted a video about the big change. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Why I accidentally deleted that video. I was trying to go live and I don't know how I did it, but I accidentally deleted that video. So now I have to re-upload it. So if you see it re-uploaded, that's why. I accidentally deleted it. I don't even know how I did that. My son was like, how did you do that? I was like, I don't know. Old people trying to work YouTube. I don't know. But I'm excited too. I am really super duper excited. I prayed on this and asked the Lord for direction. So I'm just going to go with it, I'm feeling led, so that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Ooh, 60. Okay. That is a bit chilly. It's pretty chilly here in Georgia too. But I'm from Chicago, so it's nothing. It's not really too bad when you're from Chicago. This is not nothing. It's nothing. But I'm not in a rush for it to get warm because I have a lot of stuff I have to make. I have some coats that I need to make, okay, before it starts getting warm. So it can take its time. But I don't want it to be too freezing either. Oh, okay. Oh, and those of you who have watched the video, the latest video that I posted talking about the changes, just in case you didn't hear me, I accidentally deleted it, but I will be uploading it. But also, I want to let you guys know, in that video, I did talk to you guys a little bit why I had been gone and the situation with my dad. Guess what, guys? He got his new heart the other day. So, what is today? Today's Tuesday. He got his new heart on Sunday. So, we're excited. There's, so right now he's kind of like in the rejection period where they're like watching him for rejection, but there's medication that they administer for that. So just staying prayerful. But yeah, wanted to let you guys know that. Well, that's good to hear, Teresa. I'm hoping that, I'm hoping that, people will enjoy that because like I said, some people, really don't know what their style is, and people like to sew, so, liking to sew and then styling is two different things. And so, I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited. Thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Let me tell my husband I'm on live. I'm on live. I decided to do impromptu live, but I don't think they can see. I'm on live YouTube. My subscribers. Oh. I had to run and tell my husband I was on live just in case he said something. You can see him in the back. Still wearing shorts and t-shirts. Okay. Pretty cool.
Sharice is trying to be child of the year already. Wow. She brought you 6 yards of fabric back.
What? My husband was our older daughter went to Africa. She went to Ghana. She went to Ghana for about a week, I think. Yeah. And my husband was just telling me she's trying to be child of the year because she brought me back 6 yards of fabric from Ghana. I'm excited to see it. I'm hoping they'll be trend setting. You know, I know that everybody's style is different, but just knowing how to put certain things together, like even things that you may not think of, I think is a good skill to have, okay? And so, you guys know I like to wear stuff with sneakers and then, you know, like boots and heels and things like that. So, I've been playing around in my closet, and remember I told you guys in a previous video that I purged my closet, and it was well needed because my youngest child is 18, okay? And I was like, did I have that when she was a baby? So I had to, yeah, it was needed. I had to purge and get that stuff up out of there. And then, you know, you have to realize when things no longer fit you in life. And that's just everything, right? People, places, whatever. And clothes, you know, same thing with clothes, you know. They just didn't fit the aesthetic I was going for anymore. Once I figured out what it was. So, yeah. So, I am super duper excited to interact with you all. So, yeah. I'll be going live once a week. And I'll be coming up soon with, you know, with a specific day that I'm going to go live. And I'll be sure to save the lives. So, you know, if you guys miss anything, you can always go back and check it out. But I thank you. So I wasn't even expecting anybody to show up, to be honest. So I'm excited that, you know, you guys joined. Thank you. Thank you. But, you know, knowing what you're missing in your wardrobe and, you know, and knowing your style and what you like is very good, you know, because to be honest with you, I had, like I said, I purged my closet. So, in the master bedroom, you know, I had to share a closet, unfortunately. So, one side, you know, is mine. One side is the hubby's. And so my side was packed to the rim. So in my spare bedroom / office, because I work from home, so I work in there as well. I got that closet sold up too. Shoes in there, shoes in the other closet. But I was like, nah, my husband would be like, why, how don't you have nothing to wear? You got 2 closets full of stuff. I'll literally be looking like, because I don't. And even, that's even with the stuff that I've sewn. And that's when I realized, okay, I'm sewing to be sewing. Like I need to sew, I need to be intentional with my sewing, right? So that is the reason why I purged my closet. And that's the reason why I decided to start doing the styling, because I started having fun. Once I got all the crap out of my closet that I did not need, that no longer served me, and I started making things that were multi-use, I'm having fun. I have been having a ball, okay? Having a ball. And I also need to work on making my to make my sewing space more functional, because it's not. I took up my dining area and I just have it packed with so much crap in here, so I need to get that figured out too. Okay, thank you, Teresa. Y'all just made my day today. Thank you guys so much. Is anybody sewing today? Don't come over here. I'm trying to tell my daughter not to come over here because I'm on YouTube Live unless she want to be on here. And she doesn't, trust me. I can still see you in the background a little bit. Oh, you didn't tell me which ones to do. Oh, I thought you were doing that. No, you're not making a lot. I'm be off soon. in about a little under 15 minutes. Hi, Mary. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm doing some batch sewing. I cut out, how many patterns did I take out? So I have 5 or 6 items. So I am batch sewing kind of like my colored thread. Right now I have black thread. So that is 3 different turtleneck patterns. One is a Burda. One is KnowMe. Brittany J. Jones, her KnowMe one with the mock neck and the it kind of comes like at an angle. So I'm doing that one in this here fabric. And then I'm doing did I say 2 cardigans? I'm doing 2 cardigans, which is the Andy cardigan by Mimi G. Love that cardigan pattern. If you're a member of Sew It Academy, is it in there? I believe it might be in there. I'm not sure, but love that. And then, so yeah, so 2 cardigans. This is the other one, the fabric for the other one. And I'm doing, Simplicity 9018. There's the longer version, the shorter version. I'm doing the turtle, well, it's kind of more like a mock neck version in the mustard yellow color there, right there, and the red, because I need a red turtleneck. And this blue knit here is going to be Simplicity 8738. I think it's View A, the longer one. Love that one. That is one of my favorite turtleneck patterns. I love how big the neck is. So yeah, love that. Love that. So that is what I'm sewing. Mary, thank you for joining. Do I have trouble with fitting? You know what? Yes, sometimes I do, especially for pants, like woven pants. Well, really all the pants. I have a lot, like sometimes I'll have a lot of room in like the front area, but sometimes I can kind of, I started cutting my front up more, at a smaller size, and that kind of helps mitigate a little bit of that. But also sometimes I do have to cut and bring it down. So most of my fitting is related to like pants. Now I am on the bustier side. Now I do know, I will say this, I haven't sewn a lot of woven like shirts. Like I don't think I've never sewn a button down shirt. So that I do want to get to this year, and I am anticipating having some issues in the bust area because I've sewn jackets, and I noticed that like I measure my bust, and then the final measurements, the math don't be mathing. So I'm not a big Muslim person, but I guess I'm going to have to start to be because I work a full-time job. I just so happen to be off today, which is why I decided to do this. Hop on live here, but yeah, sometimes I don't always have time, so maybe I will have to become start doing muslins and then save that maybe for weekend sewing. So with batch sewing, what I like about it is, like I said, I think I have 6 pieces. if you are, if you were like, if you're sewing with the same threaders, the same pattern, or it doesn't even have to be the same pattern, right? As long as you're doing like some more simpler things, I'll say, you can sew like all your cuffs. You can sew, your shoulders and your sides. If you can do that, it helps get done fast. Like I could probably, to be honest with you, in the next, like if I stayed up to about 10 o'clock, I could probably get at least half of this stuff all the way sewn to where I just have to do hemming. So to me, it helps you sew simpler things faster, right? So you're able to sew multiple things. Now, you don't, like, I won't be batch sewing like any coats or anything that's complex. This is more so for simpler things. Like even like if you're doing like a knit pant or something like that, you can batch sew those too, so I just can get a lot done with simpler items in a shorter period of time. So that's kind of why I like doing it. I know. I know, Mary, but these are simpler projects. I have some other things that I want to get sewn, which is why I'm trying to get these out the way. I've got at least 1 or 2 coats I want to make. I want to make a puffer jacket. Norris's pattern, I want to make that. I want to make a trench. Yeah, I'm trying to do a lot. So I'm trying to get the simpler things that I feel like that are missing from my wardrobe, or that I would like to have in my wardrobe. I'm kind of trying to get those out the way so I can get to the bigger ones, the bigger projects that I have that I want to do that are going to take more time. But even with sewing projects that are going to take a little longer, I still would do a simple project as well. So maybe have 1 or 2 going, because sometimes those longer projects, they make you want to punch the air. And so, sometimes you need a little palate cleanser. So having something to work on, between when you just kind of need a break from that is good for the soul, I'll say. But yes, I'm trying, like I said, my goal this year is to grow the channel, and the only way to do that is by sewing. So I got to stay busy. I got to stay busy. But still sewing with intention, okay? It's okay to enjoy sewing. But I just want to be more intentional. That's all. That's my goal for this year, is to be more intentional with my sewing, the things that I'm making, the material that I'm buying. Because, as you collect material, because that's what it becomes, if you're like me, a material collector, sometimes, we end up having these fabrics for years to come, and sometimes your style changes, right? And so that is why I said moving forward, I have a few questions that I'm going to ask myself. Hi, Carmen. Oh my God, girl. Carmen, guess what? You and my daughter had the same birthday. I was showing her your stuff because you're so inspirational, and you be holding us down and in the sewing community. And just to give her some inspiration, because she's going to be graduating high school. And I'm like, girl, she be doing everything. This mama right here, Mama Sita, be doing everything. Thank you so much. So, listen, okay, Carmen, I'm listening. I'm doing what I can, girl, because, you know, I got a full-time job, but I said, you know what, let me step out on faith and hop on here and see if somebody come on through for your girl. So, thank you so much. And you guys, please be sure to give this live a thumbs up. But yeah, so being intentional, like even when I'm purchasing fabric, sometimes, you know, that could be hard. It can be hard, but yeah, I just want everything functional, you know? So, and I encourage, you know, you all too, you know, the latest patterns come out. I'm not going to be buying all of them. You know, I'm going to look at what I need in my closet and what works for me so that I'm just not, sewing stuff to be sewing it. Cause that's what I've done in the past. And then I'd be looking at the stuff like, do I want this anymore? So, yeah. Yes, December babies rock. Yep. And my mom's birthday is December 18th. So, you and my daughter are the 16th and my mom is the 18th. And then my mom's mom, my granny, she is... on December the 3rd. I'm a November Sagittarius, so I'm still Sagittarius, Carmen, okay? I'm still part of the Sag gang. Oh, thank you, Carmen. Thank you. I'm coming. Now, listen. Now, I just said I wasn't going to be buying no fabric. I need to come back to Philly because I need to go to Gaffney's and I need to go to Halaz. I haven't been there in 2 years. Teresa, I am sewing on my Brother SE625. So, let's see. Let's see if I can turn it. Oh, you can't really see it, but it's right here. So, yeah. So, it's the Brother SE625. So, it has the embroidery option too. I haven't used that. I want to do a few patches maybe in the new year. So, I do want to use the embroidery, but I need to wait for Mama Jackie to come back down here so she can show me how to work it. But I have this brother here. I have over there on the shelf right here, I have a heavy duty. I'm not sure what the number is. And then I have my Singer cover stitch. And then this right here is another Brother machine. It's the runway one. But this is my, this right here is my the Brother SE625 is like the one that I'm normally sewing on. Although, I am going to be whipping out the heavy duty, for like the wovens. So I'll be doing the wovens with, moving forward with the heavy duty. But my table is so small that I sew on. And so I don't know. I need to make my space a little bit more functional because it's not that functional. My daughter's over there saying, mm-hmm. Oh, and my serger, I don't know if I said it. My serger is a KnowMe serger. Model 8933. So the next time I go live, when I come up with a specific day, I'm going to post it in the community tab. I want to get used to using the community tab to communicate with you guys as well. But also be sure to go follow me over on Instagram at SoMarieMills. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Hi, the threads room. Hey, Lisa. I said the thread room. Girl, sorry. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for joining. You know what? Okay, so I posted a video about the changes, and I accidentally deleted that. I accidentally deleted the video. I'm going to re-upload the video, but basically, I want to get more into styling the makes, and the reason why is because, you know, you can watch somebody talk about a pattern review, and I do like doing pattern reviews, right? Because especially if you're a beginner sewist, right, you may not know much about purchasing patterns and, you know, just different things, like, you know, how the pattern might be if you're like new to the pattern, if you've never sewed it, right? So that is fine and dandy. So I'm still going to do the review for the pattern, but I'm going to start doing the styling now, right? So I really want to show you a minimum of 2 different ways to style it, whether it's dress down, dress up, different shoes, earrings, purse, shoe option, you know, all of that, right? So I'm super excited about that. I am also going to be doing, try to do a live once a week. I will keep you guys updated on that on the community tab. And if you follow me on Instagram, I will announce it there as well. So please make sure you're following me on Instagram at SoMarieMills. And yeah, so those are the major changes. And I'm also think I'm going to incorporate doing 2 hacks per month. And so I think it'll be cool and interactive if, like, you know, maybe I do like a poll of some patterns, and let's see what we can come up with, you know. And then maybe that'll be something that, you know, we can do together. So yeah, so I am really excited about the changes. And I thank you all for joining, because Lisa, this was an impromptu live. I just said, let me get a feel for it since it's something I want to do. And for me, when I want to do something, and if I don't just go try it, then guess what? I ain't gonna do it. So I had to hop on here and try to figure out how to do it, and that's how I deleted that video, okay? Mary, I am. I just organized my shoes this weekend. Having all like the sneakers or gym shoes, tennis shoes, whatever you refer to them as, in one closet, and then dress shoes, boots, and casual shoes in another closet. So I am. And also, I'm a hat girl. I didn't turn into a hat girl too. You see, I have this hat. But yeah, so I am. You are right. You got that right. But everything that I am making today, thank you, Mary. I'm so silly. You know, I crack my own self up. I really do. I just be cracking my own self up. But everything that I'm making will be styled in a future video. Who knows? One day I might even do a live and do styling on live. I think that would be pretty cool too. Mary, where are you located at? Did I already ask you that? And Lisa, where are you located? North Carolina. All right. So we had Alabama today, Georgia, Arizona. Now, my older son lives in Greensboro. Are you far from Greensboro? Okay. All right. I want to come back to Philly. I didn't get to stay there long enough when I did a fabric trip there. Me, my mom, and my sister-in-law. But yeah, I definitely want to come back there. And go to New York too. Oh, okay. Mary, okay, so you're not far from Greensboro. I have a friend that lives in Winston-Salem. That's where she lives. Yeah, but my older son and my grandson and the mother of the children, yeah, they live there in Greensboro. Now, Mary, do you guys have any good fabric shops there? Okay, Burlington. Okay. Have I heard of Burlington, North Carolina? I don't know that I have. Is there any good fabric shopping there? Lisa, are you sewing today? Oh, not really? Okay. Yeah, that's how I feel about Chicago. Like that's where I'm originally from. And they don't have you can find a few things, but to me the fabric there is more expensive than it here is and than it is here in Georgia. And when I'm at a town fabric shopping, I only am buying stuff that I cannot get here in Georgia. Or unless it's cheaper. That is one of the rules that I have for myself. It can be anything that I can get here. Or it has to be cheaper. Oh, okay, Lisa. Is it is it one of the big 4 pattern tops that you're finishing? Or that you need to finish? Oh, okay, a higher end one. Okay. Yes, that is my favorite thing to do, Mary. I'm telling you. Wherever I go, I am doing some research to see if they have a fabric store. That is my favorite thing to do. I love to see if they have them. So look at that, guys. Now, let's see. What have I done since I've been on here? I'm working on the black stuff. So far, this is almost done. Okay, this is a cardigan. This is the Annie cardigan by Mimi G. Okay, so the only thing I have to do is throw the sleeves in here, the neckband, you know, and all that, and so on the pockets. I have to do the pockets. And I'm glad I remember because I almost forgot that I wanted to put pockets on here. Because one time I didn't put the pockets on, and then 2 years later, I still have the pockets hanging around here, and I sewed them on. So that one, but what I am going to do is, for this Burda turtleneck, now their sleeves are not set in sleeves. They're a little different. So it's like this. Let's see. Is this the front? Let's see. So, you know, theirs is like this, okay? So, you know, you typically have to sew it here and around here, and then, you know, sew it down like that for a lot of the Burda patterns. Well, that I've sewn. I'll say that I've sewn. So I'm going to do a little pressing, but I have the cuffs and all that good to go. But I love the turtlenecks, cardigans, favorite thing to wear if you're just coming in. I used to have like a little small ironing board, but then it broke and then I never got another one. So I use this this pressing mat that looks crazy right now. And I don't have one of the fancy schmancy irons. I use this Power X. I like it because you can take it off of the bottom. And I'll be right back, guys. I forgot I was cooking a pot roast. Did they get? What do you want? No. What? I mean, are you gonna be making all of them? I know. People. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Butterick $64.95. That sounds so familiar. What are you putting them in the air fryer? Yeah. My daughter's trying to cook. Then put them in there. It shouldn't make that much. I knew. I knew. Lisa, I knew that pattern was so familiar. Love Butterick $64.95. Listen, the jumpsuit I have not made, but Mama Jackie, who is my mom, I don't know if you're familiar with Mama Mari Mills, but this is her go-to pattern. Yes, I love this. I haven't made the jumpsuit, but I have hacked it. I hacked it using the top, making a romper, but using that top because I like the top, how it comes off the shoulder. I did say that I was going to sew the full jumpsuit at some point, but yes. And I have 3 of these patterns, by the way. I have 3 of them. Yep, love it. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. Oh, hi, Catherine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the prayers. And also, Catherine, I have an update. My dad got his new heart on Sunday. Okay, so I did have a chance to talk to him. He was still really groggy because when you're getting a transplant, because when you're, well, especially a heart transplant, they have to crack your chest, like, you know, to get to the heart, to take it out, you know. So he was really, you know, he was really groggy. So they let him sleep all day yesterday, Monday, and then basically they woke him up like late evening, or maybe he woke up. I can't remember what they told me, but they kind of let them sleep because it, they want them to not be in excruciating pain when they wake up. And so they do, even while they're asleep, they do give them, you know, some pain medicine. But he told me, I asked him, you know, how he was, do you feel different? You know, and he would say, he said, I feel pain. I feel, you know, he can feel the pain. And, but he was in good spirits, very grateful for all the prayers, and everything like that. So now we're just going to keep on praying, you know, that no rejection happens. And yeah. So yes, yes, yes. So thank you so much. Yes, Lisa. Yes, yes, yes. Very cute. How many of those did I make? Maybe 2? Maybe, did I hack that pattern twice? Because I used it with 2 different bottoms, I think. Yeah, I think I used it with 2 different bottoms. But yes, you have to try that. Let me know how you like it. Come summer, spring. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you. Yes, because that probably was one of the reasons why I was able to create that last video, because you know your parents, and we know we're not here for long term. However, just knowing that, you know, you can't lead a normal life because you're a resident in the hospital, you know, it just had me just had me all out of whack. Sewing, work, everything. It was just really, really hard for me to get anything done, you know. And this heart condition is, like, I never heard of it until my father was diagnosed with it 2 years ago. But basically what happens is, and I can't even pronounce it good. It's amniodesis, or something like that. I can't never pronounce the A word that goes with it. But amyloidosis or something like that. But anyway, what happens is your body produces protein, and this protein attacks your heart and your organs. So, and it is genetic. So I do have to get tested for it as well. And, in my children. And, but if you're not treated for it, then you can die in like 6 months, because what happens is the protein, attacks, like I said, it attacks your organs, it attacks your heart. And so what ended up happening to my father is, he had to go through several doctors before they found out what actual heart condition he had. And it hardens the heart. And so the reason he was hospitalized is because his heart was only pumping at 12%. It was working at 12%, but it wasn't pumping off the fluid. So he would feel like he was drowning and somebody was choking him. So they had to keep him in a hospital and he had this great big machine that he had to push around, like to do his walking laps and things like that. They had to stay connected to him because there was a tube that they had, some machinery that was in his chest pumping his heart for him until he got the transplant. Yes, Mary. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, so hopefully I don't burn my fabric. The only one thing I do not like about this, well, it's not even that I don't like. The seam allowance on the Annie Cardigan, oh my God. I don't like 1/4 inch seam allowance. I don't. My minimum, like, for a smaller seam allowance, 3/8. I like 3/8. I don't like a 1/4 inch. And so it has 1/4 inch seams. And they're so narrow. And I'm just pressing up the pocket seams. Trying not to burn my hand off, actually. Is anybody else sewing today? Gonna put some clips on the side of this. Thank you so much, Lisa, for joining. Maybe we could do a collabo in the future. Oh, Catherine, that is amazing. That is amazing. That is truly amazing. Absolutely, Mary. Absolutely. Okay, am I the only one when sewing pockets? Sometimes I will double the pocket. And I think, you know what? I'm thinking about doing that. I will double the pocket to avoid having to turn in the seam allowance, especially for a 1/4 inch. This is ridiculous. I don't know why I just didn't cut 4 pocket pieces. That's typically what I'll, especially if it's a lighter fabric, that's what I'll do, because I'm thinking I might cut out 2 more pockets because I don't want to burn my fingers, okay, trying to turn up these seam allowances. And I did do a stitch, but that stitch is not working that great for me right now. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I have more of this material, and I'm just going to cut 2 more pockets, and I'm going to do that like that. So I'm going to seam rip this back open from where I turned it under. Next time, I think I'll cut it with at least a 1/2 inch for seam allowance. That 1/4 inch is not working for me. I think I did that last time, but I have not sewn this pattern in probably about 2 years. Yes, Mary, yes, it is. It definitely is. And I don't know why I didn't think about that. But then again, I was cutting these patterns out last night, so probably because I was tired and was like, I'm over I'm over this. Woo. Mary, what kind of things do you like sewing? And Catherine, what type of things do you like sewing? Okay, I'm going to get these sleeves put in this Burda. Trying to find my little notch I did at the top. Ooh. One thing about Burda is all their notches are going to look the same. Oh, bless my heart. Okay. Mary, I know. Listen, the list that people have for you. I'm like, don't you just want to learn how to sew? Then they always go, oh no. I want you to do it for me. Ooh, Catherine, that says, ooh, totes and backpacks. You know, I've sewn some bags. Actually, when I first got back into sewing, because I used to sew years ago, with my grandmother, like when I was a teenager, and my mom when I was little. When I first got back in, I was making little bags, and I'll show you real quick now. So this is one of my first prototypes. Well, it wasn't a so this was not my parents, so let me not say prototype, but this is like a test one that I made. And it was a fold over clutch bag, and this is home decor from Joann's, and then this is a faux leather. And so on this one, this is my first time making it, so I knew that for this, on this one, when I made future ones, and I did sell a few of these actually, that I would want to move the tab down a little more so that it could be on this side. And so I've never used this, but I was like, I'm thinking about, I might want to use this. So I'm thinking about just opening this up here, and I'll probably have to slip stitch it back and then kind of moving it down. But so this is the first little kind of bag that I made. And then in one of my earlier YouTube videos, I sewed 3 dresses and made matching bags. And so that pattern was a Vogue pattern that I kind of hacked. And so this is one of the bags that I made to go with one of the dresses. This is a denim, and then I did the purple and then the gray. But I can't wait. I did get the black, is it Blackbird Fabrics Bestie bag? I want to sew that. So I'm excited to sew that in the new year. So yeah, yep. So I made 3 of these. So this one just so happens to be down here because it's not in its respective place. Ooh, Catherine, that sounds nice. Wide leg pants. I like wide leg pants. I like dresses too. Normally in wintertime, I do sew some dresses. But right now, I'm debating between two dresses that I might want to sew. Especially for just like some events coming up. Make sure I have like some dresses on hand that I want to wear. Well, I'm jealous, Catherine, because I don't have like hips I've never really had. The little bit I have was from having kids, and I have the tiniest ankle. That is a running joke in my house, my ankles. And they are tiny. I must admit they are tiny. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice, Catherine. Listen, sewing, like, just keep on sewing. Just keep on sewing. And I'm not even where I want to be. But just keep on sewing. Oh, wow. I'd like to see those backpacks, Mary. 3 different styles. Now, are you using a pattern? Are you using, like an indie pattern to sew those bags? Or are they something that you just kind of came up with on your own? Okay, 2 indies and 1 big 4. Okay. Now, I haven't made any backpacks. No backpacks. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe one day. I think I'm probably scared. I've made, there was a purse that I made. I can't remember, but it was like a, I can't remember what the purse is called. It was like the 2 handles and it zips down the middle. I can't remember that was an indie pattern. And when I tell you, I was like, oh, this whole bag thing is very very interesting. When you got to turn it out, and I don't know, I just felt like it through my machine. That's when I was sold it on my other brother, and I just feel like it kind of tried to wear my machine out. That what is it, Decoville light and stuff like that you have to use in there, and sewing around the edges. Woo! Yeah. I tell you, these notches on this Burda or something else. Make sure I'm doing this right. All right, there's those. All right. That is true. That is true, Mary. I often look at things that I sew and say, "Oh, you did that." Yeah. Sometimes I'm in awe, like I really did that. And there's some I've been sewing a lot. And so I can't wait for you guys to see some of the things that I've sewn in upcoming videos, because there's been a couple things that did try to take me on out of here, but I managed to pull through. All right, let's see. Ooh, these sleeves for Burda. All right, let's get this on here. I'm going to get on off of here in about 10 minutes so my daughter can cook, because she wants to use the air fryer and she doesn't want to make any noise. And I appreciate her for that. She doesn't want to eat pot roast, so she's going to make some wings. And so the next time you guys see these little pieces here that I'm working on, they will be on the body. They will be on the body and all styled up for you guys. But I definitely want to make some coats. I definitely want to make a wool coat. I wanted to make it last year, but I didn't get around to it. But I definitely need to get it made before the weather starts getting warm here. So I can't procrastinate too long. Let me see. I don't feel like these notches are matching up. Let's see if I pull it. If I pull that, that looks good. I'm trying to remember. I've made there's another kind of mock folded down neck that I like, Burda pattern that I like that I made. And I don't remember it having set in sleeves. I'm trying to figure out, are set in sleeves just not a thing for Burda? Yes, Mary, that is very true. That is very true. Because sometimes listen, you know, when I got back into sewing, I started noticing everything crazy about ready to wear stuff. I literally was looking at a hoodie that my daughter had on that I ordered for her from one of her favorite sites. And I was like, the zipper, the top stitching on the zipper, I said, that is not even. One looked like it was sold at a quarter, and the other looked like it was like at 3/8. And I was like, you just start to notice little different things. But here's the thing about it. When you sew, you can make better decisions when you do go into stores, you know, to buy ready to wear clothes, because you know, immediately I'm looking at the inside. If the inside don't look right, then I don't want to spend my money. I don't want to spend my money on it. You know, like, you know, when you sew, you notice the little nuances that, oh, that's not right. You know, that jean leg may not have been sewn right because it's twisted. You know, just little things you kind of pick up on, you know, as being a sewist. And so it has really actually helped save money, because I'm like, I don't want to give you my money and this is sewn like it's not sewn right. So it's actually a blessing in disguise. Oh, thank you so much, Catherine. But one day I will show you my skinny ankles. Listen, when I wear, what are they called? Leggings. Leggings or jeggings, it accentuates the skinniness of my ankles. It's just, I was like, how do I fatten these things up? And they just crack everybody up. Oh, Maryland. I've been to Maryland. You know what? My older daughter graduated from Howard University. She's a nurse. I think her graduation is the last time I've been to Maryland. Was that the first and last time? That might have been the first and last time I've been there. But you know what? I do want to come there, you know, to the DMV area. I have a really good friend that lives in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. And no, I have been, no, was that DC? I can't remember. I think I've only been to Maryland like once, and that might have been when my daughter graduated from college. But G Street Fabrics is there, and I see a lot of ladies get nice stuff from G Street Fabrics. Do you ever go there, Catherine? I know, Mary, but guess what? You probably will see me with my Simplicity 9018. I had this dry fabric that I wanted to use. And it's so funny. And I took that thing apart 3 times trying to see if I could match it. When I cut it out, it seemed to match. But when I got to sewing, it didn't match. I'm talking about. So I said, next time I'm going to kind of baste it together. Because I don't know what happened. But you can tell on the sides. But you can't, you know, that's the only way that you can tell. But yeah, I don't like things not matching either. But I wasn't going to take it apart for a 4th time. But that's crazy. they don't even know that the stripes are supposed to match. You know, they're buying ready to wear, so they don't know that the stripes are supposed to match. And so, you know, they're just going on with their day. And they don't even know. Okay. I think I'm going to have to look at my pattern piece when I get off of here, because these sleeves are not sleeving for me right now. The notches seem to be off, and that's okay because I'll get that fixed. So I'll finish this once I look at the sleeve pattern, so that my underarm is okay. But I can pin these sleeves in the cuff on in the meantime. I turned off, Mary, I turned off the pot roast. That's my husband's food. I don't want to cook tomorrow. When I get off work, I just want to sew. So the pot roast will last a few days. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you didn't get a chance to give the video a thumbs up, I appreciate it if you do. I will keep you guys posted in the community tab and on Instagram when I decide to do another live, or when I pick a designated day. But I will be doing them once a week. Bye-bye. Thank you all for joining me.